going on? It's your dog Art Man, the great. We're back with another boxing conversation. Let me fix my camera a little bit. Let my people know we up in here live. Shit's crazy, man. Like we one day out. We one day out from this fight, dude. Inoue versus Fulton, and they trying to pull the fuck shit in the dressing room with the glove inspection. I mean, hey, they on that fuck shit again, man. It's like I'm smiling, but I'm really frustrated because it's like this is something that we expected. These guys ain't coming to play fair, and it is what it is. Fulton, he seemed like he's prepared and ready. He got his game face on. He's ready. He ain't scared. He ain't worried. But it's like his coach is like, man, I don't know, Fulton. This guy, I get that you're confident, but this guy, he not playing fair. So what's the game plan after that? And one thing I noticed, man, and this is why like cheating is so prevalent in the sport today, because even though we speaking on it and showing light to it, shedding light on it, there's a certain community, a certain demographics, you know what I'm saying, certain communities, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, frustrated and saying this is perfect. I love it. We got to keep it going. They're frustrated that we're complaining about cheating, and they're happy that a certain, Fulton black folks. They happy that black folks is being screwed out. They love that shit, man. And they all coming together as like a team to shit on Fulton. And it's so sad because these folks live in America. Yeah. A lot of these dudes, they live in America, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to my dude, Alan Young. Shout out to my dude, Liam Dewhurst. So what up, Art Man? Kevin Effect. Shout out to you. Said until their fighter is cheated. It's so funny because I remember Triple G fans complaining about Canelo stacking his gloves and calling Canelo out, saying that he don't really have power. He's stacking his gloves, me stacking his wraps. I remember that shit, but quickly they forget. They turn around and forget right away. But Art Man, nah, I don't forget. I don't forget at all. And it's crazy, man. This whole fight being in Japan, it's like we're waking up to news of crazy shit. We're waking up to news of motherfuckers trying to pull some slick shit. We wake up to the news of motherfuckers trying to play some slick shit on us. Like, shit just crazy, man. Hold on, let me send this link out. Let everybody know we on here live. But I'm gonna put some on the screen. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Hold on. Where the camera at? Look at that. Said crazy. Now they want us to accept open gloves has been retaped. Shaking my fucking head. Look at that shit. They trying to retape the motherfucker. They trying to retape the motherfucker, huh? They got the motherfucking. Oh my god, look at that shit, man. And they want to call us crazy. Oh, you blacks are just complaining. You blacks are just complaining. Look at that. They're laughing. Ha ha and shit. Why niggas are serious? Look at them. They got some fuck shit going on. They know what time it is. They got some fuck shit going on. These motherfuckers here. They on some fuck shit. It is what it is. Like, it kind of reminds me of Wilder versus Fury. It's like, so what that we cheating? What you gonna do about it? Well, the fight's already here. There's nothing you can do about it. So knew he's a diva, yet no one says he needs to be humbled. I wonder why. They never say he needs to be humbled, but they say niggas like Devin Haney needs to be humbled. They say things like Javante needs to be humbled. Says salute and Fulton beat him. I'm hopeful. Fuck hope. Let's make it happen. Let's make it fucking happen, dude. I think with all things being said, I'm not fucking I'm not less confident in Fulton. I'm still riding with my guy. I'm still riding with my countrymen. I'm not like these snake ass dudes. Motherfuckers be living in Arizona and Texas and Oklahoma and shit. And here these motherfuckers are shitting on motherfucking shitting on Fulton. Like he's some type of bum. Like he don't know how to fight or something. Like that's the crazy part. And these dudes, these guys be the same guy that tell you that power don't win fights, skills win fights. But when it comes to Anui versus Fulton, they can't tell you one thing that Anui does better than Fulton. But they saying he gonna knock him out. He gonna knock him out. It's like they wishing and hoping that he gets knocked out. But it ain't happening, man. I went back and watched some film yesterday. I watched Anui versus Donaire 1 and 2. And then I watched Anui versus, then I watched Fulton versus Figueroa. I'm about to watch Fulton versus Roman in a few. But yeah, I was just watching those fights and I'm just like, yeah, man. Fulton is clearly the better boxer. You can't tell me he's not a better boxer skill for skill. The only thing that Anui has over him, I mean the only thing he has over him is motherfucking power. And come to find out, we know where the power coming from now. It's crazy, right? We know where the power come from. It's not natural. Cause ain't no Japanese motherfucker really hitting like that. Come on, bro. And they'll say, "Oh, Art man, you being prejudiced and Art man, and all that shit." I don't give a fuck, nigga. When the last time you seen a Japanese motherfucker hitting like that for real, for real? When? You tell me. And you fuck niggas. I'm so disappointed in the fucking Americans rooting for fucking. You see this shit right here? You see this right here, nigga? This is where y'all live. This is where the fuck y'all live. This is where y'all, nigga, y'all live in America. And y'all telling me the guy that's representing your country, and there's some of you blacks representing your race, you want to tell me you want to root for the fucking Japanese cheater? He ain't no fucking monster. He's a Japanese cheater. Cheater. Talking about it's legal. It's legal. Man, fuck y'all. Y'all know it's some fuck shit. These are the same niggas that complain about motherfucking rehydration clauses. A rehydration clause is legal, right? But why I get upset when those is put into fights? Why is that? Said, what's good, Art? Shout out to my dude, Jason. Said they ruled for the Asian because Fulton is black. It's disgraceful. I mean, and then they get mad at me for pointing that shit out. I don't give a fuck. What y'all gonna do about it? Really, what y'all gonna do about it if I talk about it? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Fuck it. Yeah, man. Shit just crazy. Oh, shit. Shit just crazy, though. Like, motherfuckers be hating on the good brother, man, for no fucking reason. Like, why? The fuck he do to you, man? Get that hate out your fucking heart. And I'm watching it. I'm like, y'all not looking at Fulton and being like, damn, this nigga can fight. Y'all don't look at this dude and say, man, he can really fight. It's just that these guys, I seen a poll. A poll said, who's gonna win the fight? And that shit said 80% fucking Anui. I said, you motherfuckers. I'm starting to look like y'all polls that y'all be having about who y'all think's gonna win the fight. It's more of who do y'all want to win the fight. Because any logical fan will say, okay, this guy's coming up in weight. It may not be an easy task for him. Even with Charlo, niggas is not saying, oh man, this is going easy sweep against Canelo. No, we saying, okay, he moving up in weight. That can trouble him. But y'all so confident in Newey. And I know why y'all confident because apparently he get to be on the special sauce, get the special wraps, all that shit. We see that shit. Hold on. I can drop the link. I ain't tripping. I'm just cooking. I'm just cooking. But yeah, Anu and them, they on some fuck shit. And you fuck niggas on Twitter, man. Man, I ain't gonna lie, the monster, he looking real good, man. What's the stuff going on with the monster? Is he really cheating or not? Y'all niggas just complaining, man. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Because when this shit is over and done, y'all need to get the fuck up out of America on some real shit. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't no MAGA art man, but you motherfuckers sitting here in the good country of America rooting for a motherfucking Asian. The fucking country that went to war with this country. This is the fuck y'all. This is who y'all rooting for? The country that went to war with us? Man, and they say, oh, art man, don't talk about it. Don't bring that up. Yeah, we bring it up, motherfucker. I bring up all that shit. You niggas is enemies sitting up in here eating a fucking chicken sandwich motherfucking rooting for a newie, nigga. You bitch ass motherfuckers. What's going on, brother?
What's good, Art? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm just sitting back just thinking like, you fake ass niggas sitting here in this country rooting for a newie.
Shit is crazy, man. But you already know what it is.
I already know it. They don't even have to be explained. Like you niggas is a bitch made. And they get mad. You notice it's a certain demographic.
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
gonna say it. It's the Hispanic community and the
yeah.
motherfucking white community.
You know,
Y'all on some bullshit.
it's
Y'all
always
straight up bullshit. Y'all know it because it don't matter if he's American, Fulton's American. Y'all just want to see a nigga lose.
facts. It's always America, America, America till the niggas up there, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good, D?
Yo,
Yeah, bro. It's always America, America, America till the niggas up there, man. Till the black man is up there. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? And you see this shit time and time again. You have these people are mad that Fulton is even bringing this shit up like it's a problem. Like his safety doesn't even matter. They literally telling him to shut up and fight. Like
Hold on,
shut up and fight.
is this the real Shelton?
Yeah, man, it's me, man.
Okay, okay. Just make-
Y'all know that country boy.
How you feeling today,
What's
man?
good, Shelton?
I'm alright. How y'all doing?
Good, brother.
Waking up to some fuck shit as usual. I usually wake now that the fight is in Japan. I'm just getting up and looking at my notification. I see some fuck shit going on. Like today, I seen the picture that the coach posted. He said these motherfuckers came in with some gloves that was rewrapped. Like what the fuck was some plastic on that bitch? Like we some dumb niggas.
yeah, winning gloves are manufactured in Japan, so there's no reason for the seal to ever be broken, even though no matter where they're manufactured. But those gloves are manufactured in Japan, so it doesn't make sense for any of that to happen. Also, as we went over, Rachel Donaire brought up all the exact same concerns that Fulton's team is bringing up now, and they were given, unfortunately, they were given the same treatment. So it's like, and keep in mind, Donaire's had his ass whooped multiple times. Rachel only brought up concerns with Inoue. That says something.
Exactly. And it's the fact that it's coming to light once again. You know what I mean? Like, and they did the same thing that they're doing with Fulton. They called Donaire a sore loser. They called Rachel all kinds of names. I remember this shit, bro.
Right.
And the fact that it's coming to light again, that just speaks volumes. And I never had a problem with Inoue. I actually like him as a fighter, but this shit is beyond suspect,
Not
man.
anymore. What Young Dolph say? Not no more. I ain't
Yeah,
fucking
man,
with that
this is
nigga.
And
crazy.
if Inoue lose, man, they might take my Twitter or my X account or whatever because
Oh
I
yeah,
am I am I'm running his fans into the ground
oh
because
yeah,
they're giving Fulton zero chance. People are saying he has to bring a gun to the ring to win. I'm like, okay,
which
all
is
right.
fucking ridiculous, bro. Like, and I've said this time and time again. I brought up this point, and I never got an answer. I still haven't got an answer. What does Anyway bring that Cool Boy don't bring? in droves besides power. And you don't know, bro. It's not impossible for a cool boy to fuck around and stop anyway. Cause anyway smaller than I thought he was. Let's be for real. When they was weighing in, like cool boy was sizing him up like he was a little nigga, and he is. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand why all of a sudden these dudes they act well. They're not acting retarded. They are retarded, but still they're acting oblivious to the fact that this is boxing and things happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm picking Cool Boy. I've been picking Cool Boy since before this fight was announced. I didn't stand 10 toes down. These dudes, they don't stand 10 toes down. They'll have their picks and they'll fake them, or they'll have their picks, but they won't say anything until the fight is over with, so they can switch up and make it seem like, oh yeah, I've always had it anywhere. I've always had Cool Boy
I
win.
know.
And a
I
few
know.
and a few of you boxing Twitter dudes that are publicly backing Fulton, y'all be getting exposed in the DMs. We've been told that a few of y'all said, "Oh, I'm just picking Fulton because that's my people." But I think anyway gonna win for real in the back channel. So I'm not gonna rat anybody out because I don't really care that much. But a lot of you bitch dudes, we see what be going on. A lot of your group chats aren't as confidential as you think. So
Niggas, facts, they not standing on shit, bro.
yeah, a lot of you dudes are actually frauds, and it's cool. It's cool. I don't personally care. I know you don't live your lives with integrity, but I'm just like, why lie? Like,
Facts.
like, why pick anyway publicly? Why lie?
Shit, we got some of the homies picking anyway, and it's cool, bro. We not going at it, bro. We just discussing. We discussing the fight as grown men would. You know what I'm
But I
saying?
ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm looking at them niggas side eyed. I don't give a fuck. If you feel that way, keep that shit to yourself. You don't have to say nothing about it. Just keep it to yourself.
Hey,
Be
but
out here,
y'all do
don't be
know
out here
that
fake. Niggas be out here fake as hell.
yeah,
Mm,
y'all do know it's not just the stacking of the raps, it's double stacking.
And that's what
mm.
I said on Twitter. And they can never refute that. They just say, well, certain places legal. I said,
That
nigga,
don't
stacking is not legal.
Stacking might be legal, single stacking in certain places. Double stacking, that's illegal.
Yeah, you're creating
So
a cast.
yeah, once you break a sweat, that shit gonna harden up like a calf.
mm,
Yeah. And it just bothers me that when Americans are like, anyway, I mean, Fulton shouldn't say anything about it. I'm like, bro, y'all got to understand the gravity of the situation. This man is the unified American champion, and he took the complete B side to Inoue without asking any questions. He conceded on every single point, and he's going to Japan. Y'all want to make it seem like going to Japan isn't a big deal, but then you suck Usyk's meat off the bone for how difficult it was to travel to all his opponents' countries to win belts, but then you don't give Haney any respect for doing the same thing. So it's like you guys just pick and choose these people, and that's why these guys struggle to get a fan base. People talk about, oh, Inoue's the cash cow. Without Fulton, Inoue makes less than Shakur Stevenson, and Shakur Stevenson is a fucking contender. Y'all keep getting it confused. The y'all keep getting viewership and actual units sold confused. People can watch Inoue in Japan on their fucking cable subscription. Don't nobody give a fuck about him over here until he was fighting Fulton. Nobody gives
exactly.
a fuck about the sperm weights. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but nobody fucking cares that he beat Taguchi at one point. Nobody cares that he beat Omar Navarez. Nobody cares that he beat Donaire. That's why his biggest fight, his biggest payday is with Stephen fucking Fulton, because this is someone people give a fuck about.
Exactly. I said this shit before, bro. You're not gonna come to America and tell Americans that dudes that are the size of 12th graders are the best boxers in the world. It doesn't matter if it's true. They don't give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like you said, nobody gives a fuck. We talking about Spence and Crawford. We talking about all these other fights. You know what I'm saying? So all
Yeah,
this, if NUA's pound for pound number one, if he beats Fulton, not in America. I'm
yeah.
sorry, in
Like
America's
when
still boxing.
Like when Donaire was down there, he was beating up dudes like Vic Darchinian. People knew who Vic Darchinian was. That was some certified opposition.
Hell yeah.
Just,
I
just
hate Big Dark Jr.
right, but yeah, he was an asshole, but he was a certified. He was some certified opposition. So don't try to be like, oh, y'all just don't like the little guys. Like, no, no, no. It matters who you're fighting. Like Chocolatito been in the sperm waist forever, but nobody cared until he beat Brian Valoria, the Hawaiian Punch. So it's
Hmm.
like it's not just about, oh, you guys don't care about the little divisions. No, no, no. We look at the little divisions and see who the fuck is fighting down there. Who are you beating? What are you doing? So nobody gives. And keep in mind, how old was Omar Navarez? Like 38 when he fought him too. Like y'all got to look at these wins in fucking context, okay? So yeah, nobody gives a shit. until right now. So the Americans that are already conceding all of this shit are allowed to ask some fucking questions. And this is why, and honestly, people don't want to admit it, but a lot of foreigners come to the U.S. for the increased safety standards.
Yep.
Because they know that there'll be more attention, and
Yep.
there's more fairness and more safety standards under U.S. state athletic commissions than it is the fucking Japan.
Especially if shit like this is
Or the
allowed in public
Ukraine.
school. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, it doesn't make it right just because it's legal. If your life is on the line, of course you have all rights to make complaints. And not even they're not even complaints; they're valid fucking concerns. 'Cause he's going like you said. He had made all the concessions, all this stuff when he did not have to do that shit, man. Niggas trying to say he's scared. Shut that weak ass shit up. He going to Japan to take that man's belt. Get the fuck out of my face with that
Yeah.
shit, bro.
He
And now
could have
he has to
moved
deal with
up.
this shit. He could have moved up and
He
fought
could
Figgy.
have fought Figgy and made more bread than he getting now.
Exactly. So he has every right to make a concern about his fucking life because
So
he got a
people,
fucking family.
so people talk about, oh, innuated cash cow. I'm like, nigga, innuated.
Oh,
I'm like, bro, Chocolatito, y'all hail Chocolatito as an all time great. What? Give me his last 3 paychecks. Exactly. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody gives a shit. Dude, the Chocolatito is not headlining cards in fucking Nicaragua. You want to know why? Nobody gives a shit.
right.
Why haven't Usyk or Lomachenko put on main events in Ukraine? Oh, right, because that shit's on fire. So stop. So stop trying to
Hell,
say,
it wasn't
oh,
always on fire and they had their ass over here.
right, exactly. So it's like people, oh, all the money is abroad. No, it's not. You're just saying that because you want Inoue to have a fucking advantage. It's just like when Americans were like, oh, Cambosis deserves a fight in Australia. That nigga hadn't fought in Australia as a contender in like fucking 5 years.
Yep.
You just wanted Haney to lose and he didn't. So it's gonna be funny if Fulton gets this W. Like I
Man,
said, I'm cooking you,
hold
dude.
on. Side note, speaking of Haney, you see the hate he's getting for Cambosis, fucking apparently robbing Maxie Hughes.
I don't
They,
know why that's Haney's fault.
I have no idea,
That's
bro.
top rank.
I had a dude with a whole YouTube channel come out and say, "Oh, and now you see why Haney took the bad deal from Cambosis." I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bro, the fact that Cambosis can rob somebody like that makes Haney's victories look all the better. That could have happened
Yep.
to Haney. the
Yep.
fact that Top Rank is willing to rob people for Cambosis like that makes Haney's 2 back-to-back unanimous decision victories look all the better.
He took something out of Cambosis. Cambussy, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. He
Cambozo.
Cambussy. He destroyed that man. He
He
took
didn't win a single round against Devin Haney either.
One thing I found hilarious is that Shakur came out and said that dude's on my not on my level. I ain't even trying to fight him. I'm like, so why did you call him out and allegedly send him a contract right after his Haney fights? This is what I'd be talking about. I'm like, dude just be lying. He'd be lying all over the place. I'm like, you tried to fight him and you said that he ducked you. So it's like now all of a sudden you're like, oh, bro, not on my level. So why try to fight him?
Shakur
Right.
just be talking out his confused ass, buck ass, gap teeth.
And see, this the internet shit. Back in the 90s and shit, it wasn't the internet. You say some shit on video now, it's going worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you can be
Watch
proven
what you
wrong. And
say.
you can be proven a liar. And Shakur, the
Yep.
thing about Shakur is that he don't watch what he say. And he'll say some shit and then he'll contradict himself later. And it's
Yep.
like, you pull this shit up. This is what you said, Shakur. And he's like, man, get off my dick. You all
Right.
my nuts, man. Like, bro,
Just stop talking
you're
and
a fucking
embarrass it.
liar.
Yeah, stop talking and embarrassing yourself all day. He acted like I was
Right.
putting words in his mouth. I'm like, nigga, this is what you said. I didn't,
That shit,
I didn't say this shit. This is what the fuck you said. Are you either take it back or stand on it? You got 2 options.
that
Dude,
shit
too
had me cry.
emotional, man. He just be speaking out of emotion.
Yeah.
He was raised by a single mother. You know how these
Yep.
niggas that be raised by
Obviously.
their mamas be.
And also, let's be honest. I watched Keyshawn's fight last night. Can we
He
have an
needs to
honest?
shut the fuck up about Frank Martin. That's all I'm
Right,
gonna say.
right. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, can we have an honest conversation about Keyshawn regular looking ass? Because come on, bro. Like people,
That man,
people, people keep saying this man is levels above. I'm like, nigga, levels above who?
Exactly. Levels
Levels
above
above
what?
who? Like,
and,
what's up,
and low
NJFP?
key, Buddy made him do the stanky leg a couple times.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like he was getting hit clean with hooks at round three and toward the end of the fight. He was kept on the back foot all night by someone who wasn't even punching at him. I'm like, who is this dude for real?
Right, dude,
Y'all
just
keep
swing.
saying, yeah, y'all keep saying he's levels above, and he's not doing levels above shit. He's doing the same shit everybody else do.
Exactly. Salute NJMP. And the thing about Keyshawn is that niggas will say Frank Martin is we just fuck with Frank Martin because he backed by Spence. You niggas just fuck with Keyshawn because he backed by Shakur and Bud.
I fuck with Frank Martin because he's better than that nigga.
He
Like,
is like his
it's
fights
really
are exciting.
simple.
His skill set is exciting. He's more dynamic than Keyshawn, more athletic. You know what I'm saying? Derek James is putting those fundamentals in him. And the thing about it is, bro, like you can never have a close fight, especially as a black fighter in fucking boxing, bro. Or you can never have a quote unquote off night because how the fuck did that dude win when his ass was running and he took a knee at the damn near the last round? How the fuck is that possible, dude? That don't make
One thing
sense to me.
One thing I found funny was not even Keyshawn or his performance. The thing I found funny was Timothy Bradley. And you know how Bradley dumbass be licking nuts over there talking about, oh, he's my double stamp prospect, blah blah blah. Bradley switched up. He said, "There's no need to rush. He should take his time. We should develop him." I'm like, oh, so
Yeah,
He
after
now,
switched
Buddy
up
was
on
putting them skippity paps on his ass, he
right,
changed his
right,
tune
hey,
real quick.
he
right.
switched up on Bud too, man. Talking about he'll knock Spence out all these fucking
I
years.
noticed that shit.
All these all these niggas done switched up, man. Fucking
Mhm.
Right, I find it hilarious, and it's gonna be funny because I'm serious. Like I've been telling people about ESPN marketing for years at this point. So I'm like, if fucking Inoue and Crawford get skunked in the same week, we need to have an honest conversation about ESPN marketing, about the effects of it. Because you niggas, I'm telling you, ESPN could take my ass and say I'm the next great heavyweight, and motherfuckers will believe it. Like for real, I can have a record of 17-10, and they could really convince these motherfuckers that I am the next great heavyweight champion, and I fucking work in an office. Like I swear, it's amazing.
the thing is as well is that it's like Timothy Bradley, fucking milk dud head ass nigga, been saying for years, oh,
Chicken
what
boy.
Bud don't do to EJ, da 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 da. Don't switch up now, bro. Now that the fight is signed, like I said, all these dudes switched up. It's so fucking funny to see. What if Terrence Crawford will get robbed against Errol
This
Spence?
is
That's
around.
not
I swear
what
to
you
God, I'm
said.
like you bitch ass niggas. That
I
shit
That's
is
thought
not
he
what
was
funny.
you
gonna
said
stop EJ.
2
That's what he
years ago,
said.
little nigga. That's not what you said, little dude. Quit the
And then
fucking cap.
And then when they're talking about the fight in Dallas, dude came on last show talking about how many super fights have there been in Dallas? A super fight. I'm like, dude, Bud has never been a part of a fucking super fight. So there's no like what the fuck is you talking about super fight? None of Bud's fights have been super, and this one is damn near at the 11th hour because he spent years trying to kill it. So it's a super fight. I'm like, this is hardly a super fight. So there's nothing wrong with putting it in fucking Dallas talking about how many super fights. I'm like, bro, Haney and Loma
Yeah,
just
that
fought
was
in
a pack. They'll pack that bitch out in Dallas.
Haney and Loma just fought in Vegas, and that wasn't a super fight. So that argument didn't even make any fucking sense. People fight. Sometimes people fight in Vegas out of fucking convenience. Like Haney lives in Vegas.
Exactly.
Yeah, he's like a super fight. He was always screaming, looking like
And,
motherfuckers getting high. I can't stand Buff, man.
and the thing is,
And
bro,
hell, and hell, they booed Devin Haney when he was in Vegas.
Yeah,
another example of the
Ain't that
American
some
fighter
shit?
getting booed in his own country. And they would do the same thing. If Inoue was fighting over here, they would do the same thing, the cool boy.
Of course they would.
100%. Yeah, and you know what's
Motherfucker
funny?
can't even speak
Japanese people
English.
and it's hilarious because Japanese people really don't even like Americans. But they'll sit there and like support this dude. It's whatever. But one thing I find disrespectful is that they treat Inoue like Pacquiao never existed.
Yeah.
Like they treat you got one nigga on Twitter talking about Inoue as a generational talent because he threw three uppercuts in a row. Like, oh my fucking god.
Niggas suck so much dick is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Oh my god,
These dick sucking ass dudes.
Hey
One, you
man,
saw
what
that
the
one
hell her
dude.
man there?
He just, I think he just stepped out for a minute.
man.
Oh,
This,
But
okay.
there was one dude who said, "Oh, anyways, mad now. Fulton's in trouble." Man, shut the fuck up, you dick rider. Shut the fuck up, dude. These dudes make me sick, bro. Ah, these dudes just. Where your fathers at, bro? Oh, oh man. Yeah, the Cool Boy's in trouble now. Fulton's in trouble now. Look at anyway. He's so mad. Don't nobody give a fuck. That little nigga mad. So what?
I'm just saying, like, if Fulton, I mean, Inouye better come in here and prove that he's everything y'all said he was. Because I'm not gonna lie, even if this shit go the distance, all that monster shit, calm down, calm down on all that
I,
monster shit.
Right,
I
right.
always, before this glove shit, I didn't have a problem giving anyway his credit. Before if he won. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing because like I said, I fucked with anyway. He's a good fighter to me. You know what I mean? But all this shit, man, it got me looking at him sideways, man. And then I'm already backing Cool Boy to whoop on his ass, bro. How the fuck you haven't fought a black fighter yet? But you supposed to just whoop him. You know what I'm saying? Like you just go knock Cool Boy the fuck out. Like Cool Boy don't got no type of skill.
Hey, look
It's
at this
wishful
right here.
thinking, dog. It's wishful thinking.
It is like, but the dude boxing Twitter don't really have any
Hey,
like.
look at this right here. Look at this. Look at Fulton's gloves, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, Fulton always rocks Grants.
That's just packaged. Look at this shit.
Oh
Got
yeah,
the
they
tape resealed on that motherfucker. Look at that.
Yeah, something
how does
tells
it
me
not look suspect?
something tells me that they took some of the padding out of the winning gloves.
Oh well, of course, nigga. Look at this shit. Look at this.
Hmm.
That's Underway's glove right
Yeah,
there.
That's Fulton's glove. Look like it's fresh in the pack. This is
Mhm.
some shit that look
That
reopened.
shit
Like,
taped up, bruh. That shit taped up.
It's like yeah, that's like when
hey,
you
you
open
see
up a
this?
pack.
You see this guy? He talking about stinger from above. Art made
That's a
scared
troll, man. That's a
Fulton.
weirdo.
what are you talking about, Illuminati? This is on tape. This is footage, and this is not even the first time this has happened. What are you talking
Exactly.
about?
What are you talking
Look at
about,
that
dude?
tape.
The fuck out of here.
Illuminati. Man, these
Look
dudes
stupid
weird
ass.
as fuck,
Fuck out
man.
of here, dumbass nigga.
Look at
Get
these
your
cheating ass niggas.
Bro,
He's
this is
gonna
this is
harass my little channel. I had to block it. You want me to unblock you, man, so you can come back?
wait,
Man,
who?
fucking
that shit.
weirdo.
But
That shit is suspect as
but
hell.
the
That
thing
shit,
That's
is, this
taped up, man. That's taped.
this is why this is exactly why we make people come over here from now on. From now on, sitting American champions don't owe foreign contenders a fucking thing, man. Like if y'all we gotta like set precedent. If y'all not willing to play ball, you can fuck off and stay over there. If all the money is in Japan, then stay your punk ass over there fighting your cousins and shit.
hey man, if that's the case, then you take your punk ass off this channel. Go talk about another
Crying
punk
like
ass.
hoes.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck out.
you're listening to us.
Exactly.
Go
Get
Man,
away.
it'd be the same dudes that was crying about
Haney versus Loma talking about robbery. Like, shut the
that
fuck
exactly.
up.
shit. And when Ryan Garcia signed that contract
Rehydration.
with the rehydration, they
Yeah.
cried about it, but he signed up for it.
And if Inouye lose, they're gonna be back in here talking about, oh my god, it was a robbery. Stephen Fulton ran all night. It was so boring. No, like
Hmm.
That's what
exactly.
I seen a dude say that shit, man. He Stephen Fulton, he better not make it a stinker. Man, shut up.
That's exactly what I said he should do. He should stink it up so bad they never want him to come back.
And he got all the skills to just outbox the dude clearly.
Just make it ugly.
Just
Yeah,
make just have him just make him go after you. Let him make him cut off the ring. Use those monster skills. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The
exactly.
monster skills that because Paul Butler was running and he couldn't stop him until the 11th.
Yeah, if he's really a monster, his fat ass should be able to cut off the ring. And if not, then you need to calm down on the monster. If you can be controlled by a jab, you're not a monster. You're just a regular ass nigga, and that's okay. There are plenty of regular niggas that are great in life, but
Right.
you got to be a regular ass nigga. That's all.
Exactly, bro. Like it's ridiculous, man. Like
Yeah,
Cool Boy don't have a fucking chance in the world, and then this shit come out.
yeah. Pacquiao was in there flying around the ring to catch niggas. Shit, Pacquiao could manage to catch Broner. So you telling me,
Right, right,
anyway,
right.
not cold as Pacquiao? Move your feet, nigga.
Exactly.
Come on. Pacquiao little ass was fucking peeing like a ping pong ball. Come on.
Oh,
Hmm.
boxing, man. Use your boxing acumen.
Toot, 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 toot.
Yeah, exactly. Pacquiao was in there flying around chasing niggas down. He didn't complain. Pacquiao didn't complain about black fighters moving and shit. Pacquiao was in there flying around and the only time he complained was about Mayweather, and that shit was personal. That's
He was
whatever.
Yeah, so a
definitely
loser.
Yeah, he was acting like a weenie, but yeah, Pacquiao never complained about that shit. He run around after your ass. And
Somebody
sometimes of
hurt
course
his soul.
And sometimes, of course, he ran into a punch. Like he tried to chase Marquez down at the wrong time and blap, sleep.
He's
Bruh,
not getting up, Jim. He's not getting
bruh,
up.
That shit had me dying. I was left the house laughing. I was like, this nigga really
bruh,
got slept in the end of the
It was
series.
crazy, but he was like, his,
bruh. I
he was
remember
like,
watching that fight, and they was going at it too. They was scrapping,
Yeah,
and that
Marquez was losing.
motherfucker and that motherfucker jumped in, and Marquez caught his ass with that right. I thought that man was dead for a minute.
Yeah, it was funny. Jinky, his wife grabbed their kids and they ran out the stadium like a fucking episode of Maury. Like, you are not the father. This bitch ran. That bitch took off to the back room. I was like, oh shit.
that
He
shit
got to
was
fall on the ground
crazy.
first though.
His
Oh,
ass was they should have put the chalk on his ass, man.
that shit was hilarious, man. And
But
fucking
did you see the
Marquez
dude?
was getting whooped too. That shit was funny.
He was. Didn't he get dropped before that?
They
Yeah, I
both
think
dropped
so.
each other before that.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, man.
That'd be hilarious if Cool Boy claps anywhere like that. One punch down the pipe, just blap, sleep. Oh my
That shit
god.
would be crazy.
Oh,
Oh
bro.
my god, bro.
I will be banned on Twitter by
Oh yeah, they
Wednesday
would have to ban me.
because I'll be making so many fucking World War II jokes. I'll be like, oh, this nigga bonsai charged and got smoked.
Hmm.
Oh, this nigga hit the kamikaze.
All these niggas helmets, bro.
Oh, he mad because he can't double stack them raps.
But no, he's still doing it. I heard.
Oh hell no.
Yeah, no, nothing happened. Cool Boy just sounded the alarm, but they haven't. They're not gonna change the rules.
Well, Fulton needs to get like him.
That's
Yeah,
what I said.
get like him, bro.
You never know. He might knock Monster out. Smooth
Exactly.
out like that.
Or hit
I
that
wonder.
body. No, nobody goes to Inoue's body. Hit tag that body up some.
And Fulton's a
Get
great
that
body puncher.
goddamn liver.
Make that man miss and make him pay.
Yeah.
I saw.
And definitely hit him in the eye. He's had eye surgery. There's a lot of scar
Exactly.
tissue. Swell it
Hit him
up.
with that.
Uh-huh.
Hit him with that stiff jab.
Shit, Nonito broke his face, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
And Fulton got a great left hook. He retired Roman on the left hook alone.
Oh yeah, he did retire on mine. I
I,
forgot.
I feel bad because Roman's career was not well managed, and he took some L's, and then Fulton came in there, and now that shit was some one sided shit. I was like, wow, this is terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
that
beat the
Fulton,
brakes off his ass.
yeah, he beat the shit out his ass, man.
Yeah, that's rather unfortunate because I like Roman as a fighter, but he said I'm done. I was like, oh damn, that's fucked. He was like, if a nigga with barely any power is handling me like this, I might as well go ahead and go to college or some shit. I might as well re-enroll in barber school. Fuck this.
That shit ain't for me.
Man.
Yeah, that's crazy though. I mean, like Fulton completely outboxed him.
He beat the hell out of this dude.
He shows levels, man, and he shows that he can fight on the inside. He can fight at range. You know, he can box. He can bang. He whips the jab. Great defense.
One of the primary issues I have is kind of the same issue I have with Terrence Crawford when it comes to Inoue fans is that their fans could never actually articulate how they win. They just say, well, cuz power and he's going to knock him out. I'm like, okay, that's great. But is there anything else? Like, do you understand how he fights? Can you break down a style? Do you know what he does well? And they never can. I'm like, so y'all dudes really don't watch boxing. Y'all just watch these individual guys.
Yeah.
It's a handful that can do it, but not many.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I haven't, like, some Inoue fans maybe, but I haven't encountered a single legitimate Bud fan that's been able to break down Bud's style and show
Oh
and
yeah, they
actually
That's what
tell
I'm
me what
talking
he
about,
does.
Bud. I know a couple guys that can, maybe two. The rest of them just dick ride.
yeah.
He knocked out everybody, so he gonna figure out a way to knock Spence out. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Everybody's a monster until they're not.
I
Exactly.
always thought the best version of Bud was the 140 version.
Mm.
That's
Mhm.
just me
Yeah.
because he wasn't, looking for the knockout. He was actually outboxing people, and if the knockout came, then he'll go on and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that killer instinct. But now he leave himself open, and he done got
Yeah,
dropped. And he done got hurt. And Sean
bro.
Porter was on
David
his ass.
Avenesian was hitting him, and he shouldn't even been getting clean shots. That dude
Yeah,
was slow.
I
David
was looking
Avenesian
at
had him. He wobbled him, right?
I was
I
looking
think
at
in
the
the first and
Avenese.
second round.
Yeah, I was looking at that Avenese, and I was like, man, I think maybe age is finally caught up with Crawford because you look slow, my
It's
boy.
the way he fighting, man. He done got used to being flat-footed and
Mhm.
just standing there fighting. That's what he done got used to it.
Well, good. I hope he's staying his ass still so he can get retired and I don't have to hear from his ass again. And then I'll watch all these Bud Dick Riders hop on the Shakur because that's all they're gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Or they gonna go to Boots?
Yep. Go to Boots.
No, I don't think Bud fans gonna go to Boots. I don't think they're gonna like Boots.
I don't know, cause you remember when Boots was knocking on Earl's door some months back. I saw in the chats a lot of Bud fans started trying to put Boots in between them. Oh, see, Bud fight his mandatories. This before they even named Boots the mandatory.
That's
Especially on
true.
BFTB channel.
Yeah, boy, they was in there heavy doing that.
That
Mm-hmm.
that's true, but the thing is, they're not truly gonna support Boots until Bud is out of the sports because they know Boots will
Yeah,
whoop
yeah,
Bud.
yeah.
Yeah, if Boots could beat Spence, Boots would probably stop Bud.
Oh yeah.
Like, come on, because honestly, I think that Bud is the easier fight simply because he throws fewer
Yeah.
punches. That's the reality. Whereas Spence, has a lot of thud. He works well in the pocket, goes to the body. Bud he does a lot of improvisation. So I definitely think that Boots will get on his ass. So,
And Boots can
but
catch him.
man, I wouldn't even be concerned about Boots versus Bud. Boots would beat the shit out of Bud
Yeah, he'll
ass.
beat the shit out of Bud because Bud just fight like a dummy. Like he got all the skill in the world, but you decide not to use it because who you trying to prove a point to? Mean Machine puts you on your ass. The
Yep.
fuck you think Earl Spence gonna do to you, man?
Well, Bud has no coaching, so
Oh
he's in
yeah,
there.
that's
He's in there
bad.
by himself making shit up. That's why they say he has such a high ring IQ
All
because
Bobak do is tell him if he up or down on the card.
you got to
Yeah,
box him, man. You got to box him. You hear me?
man, you gotta box him, man.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. Like
go fuck that motherfucker up, man. Your fat ass up, man.
even when he
Anybody can do that shit.
even when he was giving Keyshawn adjustments for Patera, I was like, oh, Bomac is consistently trash.
Yeah, Bomac is trash. He like Eddie Reynoso. They be dick riding him because of they fighters, but they both terrible
Man, you know
trainers.
what I want to speak on too? Y'all notice that Bud fans are starting to get a little nervous.
Oh
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Yep,
I've seen a lot of that.
yep.
he
It ain't as
scared,
much
man.
trash talk.
That shit's so crazy to me, man.
These
Just
niggas went from Bud's about to stop Spence. He's about to stop him. To
Yep.
I don't know, man. He's about to
Reality
get
set
robbed.
in.
He's about to Vegas and Spence. Let me tell you about Vegas and Spence. They
man,
really own that shit, bro.
that's man, this shit's so crazy. It's so funny to see, man. Now that the fight's here, niggas is really showing what they really wanna. They really bout. They showing that they really wasn't about that. They was just waffling because the fight wasn't happening at the moment.
One of
They
the
could
Right.
things,
they could have said whatever they wanted to say, but now that the fight is here, you niggas can't say that because we gonna see it on Saturday. We gonna see the big fish
Mhm.
smoke on that bud, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit, it's here, and ain't no running, ain't no turning back. Saturday night, I'm on your helmet. I'm gonna be on you niggas so bad they think I'm bullying you niggas. They gonna ban my account again.
it's so funny because like Canelo and Terrence Crawford, people talked all that shit, and then now they're both PBC fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Like I don't know if y'all understand this, but Bud is a PBC fighter, guys. So y'all talking all this shit, PBC this, PBC that, and then look where the fight ended up happening. Tom Brake didn't do shit to offer it.
He getting his
Yeah.
biggest fight on PBC, his biggest bag from PBC.
Hmm.
All facts. All facts.
I'm still laughing about that Avenesian bag niggas on here trying to tell me he's getting 10 million. I'm like, then why? Where's BLK Prime now? The niggas packed up like the fucking circus and went home.
Man, this shit be so funny, man. All you gotta do,
That boy ran them out of business.
Bud done took them for all they got.
Yep.
Yeah, Bud robbed them so hard they had to screw over Adrian Broner.
All them niggas is all
Right.
them dudes took out BLK Prime from their names and shit, bro. No, that's your favorite platform. Remember, support them, stand on them. I better see y'all at all the BLK Prime events, promoting all the BLK Prime shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, they had a dude named the Wolverine fight. No, no, no cap. On that undercard, it was a dude on there. They didn't even show his real name. It was the Wolverine.
oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I didn't really look at that shit for. I just watched Bud's fight.
I'm fucking X-Men fight.
That shit is ridiculous, man. I'm pretty sure BLK Prime had a fight not too long ago too.
They did.
Nobody was talking about it.
I
All these
think it was
BLK Prime
last week, as a matter of fact.
crazy niggas is phony. Y'all is fraudulent.
Man,
That's why y'all love so much fraudulent shit, cause y'all some frauds y'all goddamn selves. You resonate with that shit. That shit speaks to you and y'all soul and y'all spirit. That whole ass shit
Mhm.
speaks to you whole ass niggas.
oh, I'm curious. Like, what do I mean? As far as Inoue is concerned, let's say he clears Fulton, right?
Mm-hmm.
What? Like, I understand there's other fights in the division. That's perfectly fine. But this tank talk, where is that coming from? Is that just so his people can get a large bag?
I have no clue. I don't
Because
know.
I'm like, what do y'all expect to happen? Are y'all really that high on this dude? Because I can tell you,
Man,
just
Tank gonna send that boy to the shadow realm.
that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, Inoue can knock out Fulton in the first round, and I still wouldn't have him beating Tank.
No,
Hell
he's not
no.
beating Tank at all. Niggas that have him beating Tank or saying that he can beat Tank are sucking dick. And dudes was actually saying that shit. I was like, man, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be talking about. That's why I don't take
Man,
nobody a
Tank,
boxing Twitter
man.
serious.
You remember that Leo Santa Cruz uppercut?
Nah, he kill him with that shit, man. He sending him. It'll be ugly. He'll send him to the motherfucking uh hyperbolic time chamber. He'll send him somewhere where he don't belong.
Because I'm thinking, if a 40-year-old Donaire cracked your shit, what exactly do you think a 32-year-old Tank is getting ready to do?
Who's bigger than you?
Who's bigger than Donaire?
Exactly.
Actually, Tank is 29.
No, I mean like when they fight.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that shit ain't about to happen no time soon. They need to slowly move Inoue up and get him adjusted to like 126 and shit. So yeah, when they because Inoue is older than Tank. So when I'm like, so when they fight, he's gonna be fighting a younger Tank. I'm like, what do y'all expect to happen? Do y'all really
Cause
think
Tank,
he's that
cause,
cold?
cause
I
Tank
was in your
will
way
do.
now.
Like 30 something? I don't
Cause
know.
Oh, yeah.
Cause Tank is basically like a Stephen Fulton, but with extreme power. He's a complete fighter, just like Fulton is. He just
Yeah,
got that shit on him. He got that shit in his hands.
yeah. Inoue is 30 years old. So it's like, what exactly? And like, y'all saw what an old man Inoue did. I mean, old man Donaire did to Inoue. What is a young Tank gonna do?
He gonna drop that Hiroshima on his ass.
Like the shit. Like I
Take
don't know.
Nagasaki.
Like
Yeah, Nagasaki. He gonna drop that shit on him.
they're
I,
really willing to sacrifice this man for that money, and I'm with it. I don't give a shit, but I
me
just find
neither.
it funny. Like,
Sign the
Do
contract.
your
That's
thing.
on you.
I want to see because when niggas was saying that
Ain't gonna
Fulton
end
beat
well for
Tank,
you.
that shit was crazy to me. That's when I knew niggas they just be talking. They don't know what the fuck they talking about, man.
that's just like when dude said Joe Joyce will stop Wilder.
Okay.
Ah, that shit was so fucking stupid. This thing got beat up by
Stop her
40.
from walking through the door.
Right, this man got his ass whooped by fucking Big Bang Zhang. That shit was so
Yeah.
funny.
Bro, I was shocked at that shit.
I was a little surprised, but not terribly. Like I thought that Joe Joyce would probably like stop him super late, like in the 12th, 11th, 12th round. But fucking this motherfucker can't move his head, bro.
Or it go the distance where they both, punish each other or something. I
Yeah,
did not see that. That first round, he caught him with that left. That motherfucker started doing the stanky leg, started doing a little footwork. I said, oh, shit.
yeah, he stopped him damn near the same. He got stopped the same way he stopped Dubois damn near. Just kept
Yep,
repeated eye shots, and kept swelling it.
yep.
What's up, Shadow Boxing? Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's going to be interesting. All I want from Stephen Fulton is to remain off the ropes, keep your jab active, be careful in the clinch, and stay out of punching range. Yeah, I mean, but my also thing is the ref might take points away from Fulton for holding. That's always a concern when you're abroad. Is oh, he held twice. I'm taking points to make sure you can't get a win out this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
That's
matter of fact, I'm gonna go to sleep at like 8 o'clock type shit. Cause
That's
I gotta
early.
see this fucking fight, man. They better not be on no fuck shit, bro. I'm just like, that's the only thing I'm concerned about.
I'm gonna
Because if
miss
it's
most
on
of
an
the
even
card.
tip, I got Fulton outboxing this nigga clean. But if it's on
Yeah.
some fuck shit, man, I hate to see my boy Fulton get hit with some shit and be looking like Wilder when he got hit with that lumpy ass glove in the second fight. Eyes getting big as fuck. Like, what the fuck this nigga just hit me with?
That's up to Fulton, man. Fulton can allow himself to get triggered by anyway making contact. It's a fight. You're gonna get hit at some point. But
Yeah.
when Fulton tries that, oh, I'm gonna beat him at his own game type shit, it's like, no, not this time. Don't do that.
So I can't sleep.
Boxing.
Nigga, I keep on telling my fucking woman, I keep on telling her, like, baby, you know I'm about to watch this fight at 4 in the morning, so if you hear me screaming,
Shit,
don't, there's not a nigga breaking in the house. I'm just watching this fucking fight.
I'm not gonna be awake. I'm gonna try to wake up at 8 to watch the main fight, but I'm not watching the rest of them little
My
niggas.
thing is,
I'm not doing that.
I don't want to play it that close D Hive. I'm gonna fuck around and fall asleep on some. Let me just push the alarm clock 10 minutes back type shit.
Hey, I might have to catch it on replay because I need my sleep. Goddamn it, I'm not. I'm not about to. I'm not about to be up early with y'all watching these niggas, man. Nah, man.
I fuck around and do a live show. This nigga
Yeah.
D Hive, hell no, he gonna
What's
be at work
what's
with a
what's good?
coffee,
What's good with
looking
y'all,
crazy as
fellas?
hell. What's going on, brother
Hey,
Julius?
Julius.
What's going on?
What's up with you, man? Alan, what's up, brother?
How you doing, Julius?
Yeah, good, man. Good, man. Waiting on the
Good to
fight.
hear from you,
That's it.
brother.
So Julius, you seen the stuff with the gloves?
Yeah, and you know what? Um, I think because I saw him getting his hands wrapped, they weren't illegal, but but to be for real, he need to stir up that type of controversy because I believe that other stuff could come into play going to Japan. You know what I'm saying? I was all for this fight in America or something like that because anyway been coming here anyway. But like when you go to Japan, anything could get, you know what I'm saying? Like fighting at 8 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot of stuff that he got to overcome. And to be real with you, I feel like he could have did it here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I don't understand why we have to make all these like when Americans are concerned about fights being held abroad. It's like, why do you want the fight to not be where closer to you? Like, oh,
Right.
it needs to be in Japan. Why? So Inoue can make the biggest bag. Why the fuck do you care about Inoue making the biggest bag for?
Facts.
Like, what the fuck does that got to do
It
with
doesn't
shit?
make sense.
The champion is on our side.
And now we know why he likes fighting it over there because
Yeah, because they got bullshit rules.
double stacking his gloves and then getting
Yeah.
your gloves reopened and fucking resealed is fucking it resealed is
Yeah,
comfortable,
that is some crap
acceptable.
right there.
But we just crying and making up shit, you know.
Man,
No,
I
hey,
just seen
but
a video.
the,
Did you see the video, Julius, of the video of Fulton's glove was perfectly sealed and Anui's looked like motherfucker rewrapped it with some tape.
It had
yeah,
tape on the
that's
end.
the
They
crap. You
folded.
know what I'm saying? But as far as when he wrapped his hands, his hands was wrapped good. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to make a cast. See, that's the thing that people don't understand. When you boxing, you want to make a cast. You know what I'm saying? An inch and a half from the fist. You want to, because if not, you're gonna have a lot of broken hands. You know what I'm saying? So that part I know was crap, but I just listened to it. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew a lot of people were gonna talk that really didn't know boxing and just say
Man, brother
they
Julius,
piece.
he's double wrapping that motherfucker. And he's putting tape
It,
on your
it
knuckles. They say you're not supposed to put tape on your knuckles first.
no,
And once you break a sweat, it'll get hard, like Paris of plaster.
Oh, he I don't know, he must have backed out or something. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I get what he's trying to say, like you want your fist to be comfortable, but it comes to a certain point where you're intentionally trying to make your punches harder.
Right.
Let's be real.
And no, I understand what he's saying. What he's saying is very important. You want a tight seal to where the wrist doesn't move, and I get that. But then there's a difference between the material that a cast is made out of and what like an actual like plaster. Like actual like drywall damn near. Like you know what I'm saying? So I understand what he's saying. It has to have a cast like seal, but actually having a cast under gloves changes the dynamics of a fight drastically.
Damn, shout out to everybody in the chat that's showing love. Y'all make sure to hit that artmanapparel.com to get y'all merch. And also, if y'all liking the show, Venmo me at artmanboxing.
But my thing is, the most important factor is that if Inoue loses, there are absolutely zero excuses. He had all of the advantages ever on the planet, and he still fucking lost. That means that it's nothing else. It's nothing more than y'all built him up, and it turns out his skills weren't what y'all thought. That's all it is.
Man, did
I
y'all
don't want to
see?
hear shit about robberies or running or none of the fuckery.
Did y'all see Tim Bradley on ESPN? I don't know if you seen a Beehive, but that shit was very interesting.
What
Uh,
last on Saturday?
yeah, last Saturday. So Tim Bradley, he I don't know. Sometimes this was a rare W for him, but he spilled the beans, man. He said, "Man, I don't care what y'all niggas talking. Basically, that shit is fucking illegal. Not just the stacking, the double stacking is illegal."
Yeah, I
And
mean, cause
Mark Kriegel, and them was looking crazy, like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like hush it, nigga. Like, stop talking about this shit.
yeah, because Tim Bradley, as much as he talks shit about people like Haney, Fulton, whatever, Tim Bradley is someone that never had any power, so he was always reliant on boxing. So he had to be concerned about things like that. I mean, people don't want to realize it, but Tim Bradley retired with the same number of knockouts that Devin Haney has right now. So, so that dude was always concerned about what his opponents were using in the gloves because he couldn't punch either.
Exactly, and I'm just like, but it gets worse
He sure
though.
knew how to
It
use
gets
his
it gets
head, though.
worse. The Mark Kriegel, he threatened this nigga Tim Bradley on fucking live television.
Oh shit, I didn't hear all that. What did Mark Kriegel punk ass say? Acting like he could fight.
He told him he'll knock his ass out.
Are you serious?
I'm serious, nigga.
And Bradley just accepted that shit?
Bradley just laughed it off.
And then, and then,
Man,
then Bradley
Because
pulled out some
because hey because
peanuts.
but Bradley popped it off though because Bradley was like, so he was like, he said, hey, since you got so much to say and you always jumping in front of me trying to cut me off, I got these for you. He pulled out a can of nuts.
oh
Yeah,
shit.
And he
they
told him to
said
hold
these
these.
nuts.
Yeah, hold these. And then that's
Oh
when Mark was like, I'll knock you out. I'll knock
yeah,
you out.
you
Like,
see,
and I'm
even
just like, hold on, nigga. I'm gonna take that shit to HR, nigga. Y'all still a company at the end of the day.
well,
Yeah.
even Kriegel and Tessitore are like, all right, nigga, you're getting out of hand here. You're supposed to just be doing what you're told, boy.
I know they was, bro. They was so frustrated the fact that he was even bringing it up, and then the Mexican dude that's there too. He was just looking like confused because he didn't know what side he want to be on.
That's why
He know he
Andre
was
Ward
getting his
had to
job
leave.
though.
That's why Andre Ward had to leave because I feel like Andre Ward, like that peaceful shit is phony. He'll eventually get mad and slap the shit out of somebody. Like he the type of dude to take Tessitore behind the scenes and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
What
What
the
the fuck?"
fuck? You gonna do what?
Yeah, because Andre Ward is big. He ain't Bradley. Andre Ward is a big dude. He's like 6'1" or some shit. He'll fuck around and beat the hell out of somebody back there.
Yeah, Bradley will beat the hell out of Mark Krieg.
I mean, I believe it, but it's just that they feel comfortable talking to Bradley because Bradley little. Andre Ward big.
Yeah, and Bradley got a little bit more of that Kundaria.
Right. Yeah. Bradley still need to have his rent.
Nice.
Yeah. Bradley still needs to make sure his car notice paid. Ward can move around.
Yeah.
But I'm glad Bradley said something though. That shit
Boy,
was
daddy
funny.
way.
That shit was funny because it's like, what do you really say to that? That nigga said, but niggas was, some people was trying to defend Mark Kriegel and say, oh, that was uncalled for, trying to embarrass him.
Oh, fuck
It
them.
don't fucking matter, nigga. Nigga, as a grown man, you don't want to risk your fucking job, so just say something back, nigga. This is what y'all niggas went to school for, right?
That's one thing I hate about sports journalism when it
Right.
comes when it comes to the white folks. The white folks are literally just people who went to school, but the black people are usually professional athletes. But then somehow the white folks got more say. It's like no. The black people in this situation are the subject matter experts. You need to shut the fuck up and take some notes and then comment on what they said.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah, we got a lot of people up in here.
Got fucking
Oh,
Kriegel
what
talking
state
some.
Yo,
it
Got
is?
Kriegel and Tessitore talking some shit like they know some shit. Like shut up, nigga.
yo,
It
what's
says
good,
double
y'all?
stacking goes around the palm of the hand to protect it, not over the knuckles, so it makes no difference. It's just a built-in excuse in case they lose. Nah, hell nah. He's double stacking, and that's the point. It's like y'all don't want to understand that. It's like y'all want to say Y'all wanted everything to be on the up and up, but we can
Okay,
see this bullshit,
Even
bro.
Chicken Bradley said something about it, man.
but
Come on, bro.
my biggest thing is, okay, if what they're doing, if there's no issue with what they're doing, why are they unique? Why are the rules different in Japan than everywhere else? If there's nothing wrong than what they're doing, why do athletic commissions around the world have different rules than Japan? If there's nothing wrong with it, why? That's
Exactly.
all I ask.
Because like, look, y'all. I gotta
Just put
spill
the
something real
rolls on
fast.
the other foot, and it was Cool Boy that was double stacking his raps and knocking motherfuckers' head into the rafters, and all the type of shit that the monster is doing. What would y'all say?
If
And
if
how
if,
would
Steve,
it be
if
perceived?
Stephen Fulton had any punching power, Inoue or his fans would not want this fight.
Exactly.
They'd be saying Inoue needs to have some tune ups first.
That's
Exactly.
exactly what it would be.
And dude in the comments shadow boxing talking about an excuse. Nigga, tell me what's the excuse for this shit right here?
Y'all act like us
Yeah. Why
black
the
folks is
fuck is
superheroes or some shit.
this nigga talking about some excuses? That's
Why
fucking
is it
Japanese
that
gloves. That's a fucking
Fulton's
excuse.
glove?
The fuck is he
Hold on
talking
one
about?
second. Why is Fulton gloves perfectly sealed,
Look at
but a
that
new
shit.
glove is motherfucker? Look at this shit. Clearly been open.
Yeah, because in America, if your gloves are open before the commission selection, they get rejected.
He's pulling the Tyson Fury. That's what he's doing, y'all.
He's pulling the fucking Tyson Fury, and people trying to make excuses for it, like, it's it's just boxing, man.
But yo,
It's just
but yo,
boxing, dude.
but
Nah,
Mark,
It's
I'm
man.
gonna
only cool when it's a black American fighter that's got to put up with this shit. It is what it is.
yo, can I say something real quick, y'all? Because I'm about to expose something real fast.
Yeah, go ahead.
Y'all hear me? Oh,
Yeah.
look, y'all. We had Louis Restro and Billy Collins, 1983. Who was the promotional company for that?
Top rank, am I right?
Nope. Who Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder? Who was the promotional company for that? For that fight?
For the last two, it was Top Rank, if I recall.
Yeah, yep. It's Antonio Margarito, Miguel Cotto. Who's the promotional company?
I believe that was also Top Rank, if
Top
memory
rank because it was
serves.
on HBO.
Who's sponsoring this fight?
Top
Uh,
rank.
Japanese promoter domestically,
Y'all,
but Top Rank is responsible for the domestic distribution over here.
y'all see the pattern?
Mm, nothing but facts right there.
Yeah. And
Y'all see the pattern?
it's even worse because we have no info on this fucking Japanese company. We don't know what the fuck they be up to.
And now you see why most of Anyway's fights is over in Japan, and he don't really come over here.
Yeah, I tell you what, he lose this shit, he can keep his dumb ass over there. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, bro.
Bro,
If
bro,
I always say,
bro,
if the money is abroad, then keep your ass from over here.
bro, I'm rooting so fucking hard for Cool Boy, even more so than I have before, because this motherfucker is clearly cheating, bro, and he's getting away with it, and that's what's making me mad. Like he's clearly fucking cheating. It's clear
And
as
it's
fucking day.
and it's funny because he had to cheat Donaire. And what I find hilarious is like when people say he didn't have to cheat Donaire, bro. Donaire put him in the hospital at 40 years old. That was easily his hardest fight. There's no coincidence that this is his next this is his next
Bro,
step up fight.
I rewatched
So
the fight, man. Man, Donaire was clipping his ass, bro.
yeah, the allegations only pop up when he's fighting difficult opponents, the people that they aren't sure he's going to beat. So people make it seem like, oh, he's always accused of cheating. He's never been caught. I'm like, bro, he's been accused 2 times, and both times have been around his most difficult opponents. That's not a
Uh-huh.
coincidence.
Yep. This fight was supposed
And
to
this
happen
is
in May, right?
Yeah,
yup. And no,
it got.
this fight was supposed to happen today because he pushed it back because of the fucking drug testing.
Well, I thought also he had a hand injury.
Yeah, he had an injury.
Yeah, but he never showed proof. They
No
made
Yeah,
Errol Spence
evidence.
show
we
proof
had no
his shit.
fucking evidence.
There was no evidence that that shit happened. He pushed that shit back because of the VADA testing. They popped up on his ass randomly. That's what happened, y'all.
And I don't really know that Sean Zittle dude too much, but it was hilarious. He was like talking about bodies, like what the fuck is the point if it's not gonna be random if we give you the schedule? Yes, it's random, stupid.
Right. Just
Yeah,
like a random
yeah,
drug test at your job or a PO or whatever.
exactly, exactly. All like
Shit.
they pop up on you randomly. When you're the WBC champion, they fucking pop up on you. That's why it's hilarious when they tried to do that shit with Earl Spence, bro. You have to, when you're their champion, they pop up on you anytime during the fucking week. They
And the
don't
th-
give a fuck.
and
They're
the
gonna
thing
fuck
is
that shit right then and there.
that's not even just boxing. That's every sport. Like if y'all remember, there was an issue with Serena Williams, and Serena Williams, they found her hotel room. They popped up on her at like 3 a.m. and people were accusing her of taking steroids because she didn't want to open the door because she was like butt ass naked. Like you know, she
Exactly.
had to put
I
They were
she had to
trying
remember
to
that.
pop up and see some shit.
right, yeah. So these people they pop up
My
whenever.
bro, I probably popped up on her, she little thick ass. So I probably like,
Oh
shit.
Yeah,
shit, let's go right now, nigga.
they were trying to say she was on steroids, and it was like, no, she just needed some time to put some damn clothes on so she could fucking to do the testing.
It's always, a double standard when it comes to us, man. No matter
That
what you
shit crazy,
do,
bro.
people nitpick to try to find something wrong. It just is what it is. People on the outside looking in will never understand.
I just find
And
it
I'm gonna
And
tell
funny
you
you
this
how
and you
much.
know, you notice it's just us
Go
against them.
ahead. It's always us against them.
They team, bro. It's people of multiple nationalities teaming up against Fulton and the black fans, saying that y'all just complaining and making excuses. Like
Oh, it's
what?
black
What?
talking
it's
about
some of the
Fulton making
black
excuses.
fans. Yeah, some of
Black
the
fans
black
making
fans.
excuses.
Right, yeah, some of the black fans are just supporting Inoue because they don't want to get bodied if Inoue actually wins because they don't stand on anything. They're like, oh
Same
man,
goes.
yeah, like I want to be on the right side of history. It's like, man, just make a pick and shut the hell up. Ain't nobody gonna shame me out of supporting my countrymen. That's idiotic. No one's telling the Japanese to back Fulton.
But it's only
Exactly.
a
Nobody.
problem with patriotism when it comes to black Americans,
Mm.
you know? If
But you
Stephen
know what's
Fulton
funny,
was a
y'all?
white dude,
Oh, they would love him because I still remember. Well, nobody. Did anybody support Paul Butler garbage ass when he went over there?
Even the UK didn't support Paul Butler. That shit was hilarious.
Because they
mhm,
knew he was gonna fucking lose garbage.
Yeah,
They knew
because
he was
he's
a
yeah he's
paper champion.
terrible.
He's
Yeah.
a fucking paper champion. But this guy right here, Stephen Fulton, ain't no paper champion. He's beaten better fighters than anyways ever fucking fought.
Or do y'all make of Fulton's reaction at the presser's coach's concern? Do you really think he didn't know? It's not Fulton's job to know. It's Fulton's job to psychologically focus on the task at hand. People have teams
That,
to ensure that they're safe. So I believe Fulton when he
it's
says he had no idea,
good.
but I also believe Fulton when he said, "I don't care, let me fight." Fulton
yeah,
was Fulton was honestly y'all hating on Fulton, but Fulton was the one agreeing with you morons. He was saying that it doesn't matter. He was saying that the drugs don't matter,
Yeah,
the gloves don't
fight.
matter, none of it matters. Let me fight. So y'all are
He
clowning
was
Fulton.
on
Fight.
some super Negro shit. Y'all better man than me. I'd be like, man, nigga, let's cut this shit short.
exactly. He was
Fuck
still
all
like on
these
business as
gloves, nigga.
usual.
Man,
That's why I say the only reason we're still getting this fight is because Stephen Fulton wants it because they have all the reason to call this off, and Fulton's like, nope, ain't nothing like nope, ain't nothing stopping me. So let them cheat, let them use the raps, let them use the roids, whatever. Let's just get it.
Still gonna
They
go out
are.
there
This
you
is
and
a
know,
true
nigga who
dare to
just
be,
beat
did
that
that,
boy.
and what's
dare to
You
be
know,
great.
nigga who did that,
And when he whoops,
and we seen what
and
happened
when
to
he
that nigga.
whoops, oh my fault. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I said we seen two niggas who said that, Wilder and Keith Thurman.
mhm.
Well,
They both said fuck it,
And they lost.
well,
and they
Keith could
both
have
And
lost.
they both
Keith
lost.
Keith could have won if he just kept his fucking hands up. All the cards
But
were stacked up.
still, I'm just saying that
He
they
could have
just
won
said
if he
fuck it.
didn't get dropped too.
Right, exactly. So
Yeah,
He
if
wasn't
he
gonna
would have got
drop.
dropped in that first round, he would have won that fight. He
yeah,
would have won the
Keith
fight if he didn't get dropped in the first round.
Yeah, Keith was careless because he thought Manny Pacquiao was old, and that speed surprised his ass. Wilder was fighting the mob and shit. There's very little you could do.
He was fighting white supremacy as a whole. That nigga.
Yeah, yeah. So Keith lost the fight more than Pacquiao fucking won it. Keith's stupid ass
Mhm.
That's true.
out here crying from the bench,
And
talking
then you
about
saw
talking about what's a big fight, man. Yeah, but fuck man, fuck Keith right now.
Nigga, at
Flute
this point,
playing ass nigga.
we looking at Keith Thurman versus Jamal James type of fights coming up.
Yeah, and that's all he deserved until he decided to step up. Talking about, oh, me and Spence is a big fight. Man, don't nobody give a shit about any
I
of
wouldn't be
that. Shut
surprised if I
up.
seen Keith Thurman in the armory soon.
Spence,
Keep it a
Spence
buck.
been left that nigga in the fucking dust, bro.
Yeah, man,
Better not duck me, son.
trying to pay off your car note on a Spence fight, man. Get your dumb ass out here and fight some real people.
Now you want to fight Spence.
You know, it's a much bigger fight now. For what? You have nothing. You bring nothing to the
Right,
table. You are now a
right.
contender.
And he was what unified in one moment. Shit.
Yeah, and I
Bro.
mean,
He was
you got
unified.
that
Swat
Pacquiao.
that shit all the
Right.
way,
It's
man.
like,
Fuck Keith
man,
Thurman.
homie, back in high school, you was the man, homie.
Yeah, nobody
Fuck
told you to
happened to
spend.
you,
Nobody told you to spend your Pacquiao check on white t-shirts and flutes.
bro?
Nobody told you to
And
do
that's
all
the
that.
thing. You know what's fucked up about it? Al Heyman threw him a lifeline with that Pacquiao fight, and he dropped the fucking
He
ball.
did.
Yep,
He looked out
shitted
for
on
him.
himself.
That nigga thought had that shit in the bag. That nigga was gambling, eating ice cream and shit.
Right, man. Just
I remember when
fucking up.
Broner. I remember when Broner was talking shit after the fight. He was like, "I knew he was gonna get cooked." And then he was like, "He was down here at 3 a.m. gambling with us." It was like, "Who? Thurman." I'm like, "Oh snap."
At 3 o'clock in the morning on fight day, even AB had to tell him, man, go get some rest, man.
That nigga said, "I'm good. I got this."
Like, bro, but AB got to tell you.
And I feel like that's why he had that shook look on his face when he got dropped in the first round, because he was looking like, "Oh shit."
And he hit the back of
Like,
his
hold
head.
up.
He had the dick look.
And he hit the back of his head on that canvas hard. He was like, "Oh shit, that nigga punched me."
This nigga fighting.
Right? He dropped so fast, little he got shot. I was like, "Oh shit."
Like
Man,
y'all was
it
tripped
was
over
so funny
something.
'cause I was watching that with my pops. I was watching that fight with my pops. As soon as Keith Thurman got dropped, that nigga looked right at me. I looked at him like, boy.
It's gonna be a long night, goddamn.
Bro, I don't even like Keith Thurman, and I was even stunned.
I was.
I
But
was
Yeah.
even shocked.
speaking of welterweight, man,
Hell,
I
you
was in there.
Crawford
He
versus
started
Spence, bro.
ducking.
Bro, I can't believe that fight on Saturday, bro. I've had to turn my phone off. Niggas asking me about shirts. They talking about, can I still send some shirts out to the fight? I'm like, nigga, hell no. Bro, y'all didn't fucking push me to the max this time.
Yeah, I
They
was
tell
about to
him
say, it's not.
they'd have to pay like an additional $50 for overnight
That's
shipping.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I told the dude. Like, man, you gonna have to pay me an extra. Like, I can't just hell no.
Because overnight shipping, depending on the package size, costs like 50, 60 additional dollars. So yeah,
Exactly.
I,
And I got
Yeah.
other life shit going on. I'm like, nigga, I'm just trying to enjoy the fucking fight. So don't hit me up until after the fight. That's when I'm gonna roll back with these shirts. But yeah, after the fight though, man, I just feel like my brother D Hive said, man, if Spence wins this fight, it'll be a better thing for boxing, bro.
it would because
That's how I feel.
Pretty much.
Because Crawford not gonna he's gonna use the Spence win and not fight anybody else. It's over. And then the thing is, Bud fans that have been wrong about everything are now gonna use this fight for the rest of their lives. Like, oh, I may have been wrong about that, but Bud beat Spence though. Bud beat Spence though. Like, I don't
Who
want to
got
hear
the
that.
better resume now?
Right, exactly. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Accolades.
Man, I ain't even trying to wish that shit in the air. Look, let's just keep this shit 100, man. I got Earl Spence walking them down, stopping him. That's how I'm feeling.
I got Spence by decision.
Yeah, I got Spence by decision as well.
I got Spence by KO. You don't got Spence by.
Got him out. I'm
You
gonna
don't have
put
Spence by
the
Robert.
video out.
Man, Bud was on the back foot versus Avenezy. He's
There's
not
gonna be
gonna
no
get it.
robbery. Bud
Yeah, but Bud was
just
in.
throwing the punches for fucking.
My dude said fight party Saturday. Can't wait, bro. You going today? My dude Tick, you going to the Gilly the Kid stuff in Philly?
Yeah, I might go because I was supposed to be going to that joint. I don't know if he going to because happened with his son and shit. I don't know.
I know. That's just sad,
I
man.
was trying to
Moment of silence for rest,
fuck it, man. Like the whole, like,
the
bro,
Philly,
Philly
for
been silent
killing the
as
kid's
fuck, bro, since
head, man.
that, man.
That's fucked up, bro. It's real fucked up.
Yeah,
But the
his
fight party's gonna be
Philly
super
been,
lit, man. Y'all
his
already
son
know
his
it.
son was killed, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's rather unfortunate. Was it an isolated incident or was
yeah.
some gang related stuff?
I don't know.
Nobody knows yet, but I think it was an isolated incident because honestly, I don't even know. We don't know what happened. Nobody knows yet, but eventually somebody gonna talk. You know how the streets is.
Mm.
Man,
Yeah,
But
he can't
that
even
shit.
really
But yeah, man,
enjoy.
Philly on.
He can't even enjoy this week. To be honest, it kind of sucks.
I
Yeah,
know, and that's what I was pissed off about
You
that situation
gotta
too. Because
plan
now,
the
like,
services.
I'm just like, bro, stuff like that is hard, bro. Like, cause you got whole
yeah. It's on.
jobs, you know.
Bro, I think that his janaza is today.
Right. So yeah, he got to spend this week planning services for his son and organizing and all of that. That's unfortunate. He probably not even gonna get to watch the fights.
I
Is his
wouldn't
mind?
be
If I
thinking
say is
about
his
no
mind
fucking
in the right
fight.
time? No, he's not thinking about that. She ain't even been posting on social media. Y'all know he posts every 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I got so much bookmarks to replete after the fight, and that's when I said, "You, this motherfuckers on Twitter." I said, "Bro, after this fight, it's gonna be crazy, bro,
Yeah,
because this niggas they
somebody
bookmarking
gonna be fucking
everywhere.
mad.
Somebody,
Somebody
bro,
gonna be
there's somebody
after this
that don't
fight.
want to tell me, but they're bookmarking every tweet I put about the new Fulton and Spence Crawford.
Yeah, somebody been bookmarking literally every tweet I put up when it comes to boxing. That shit is wild. Like, they've just been bookmarking everything I post.
But yeah, y'all about to get up out of here. I'm about to go get me something to eat real quick. But yeah, but be on the lookout for that video tomorrow. I'm breaking that shit down from every angle.
Shit, let me know.
I'm gonna send you the link, bro. As soon as I'm done with it. Cause I already got the Fulton NUAs on up there on my channel. I keep telling people I think Fulton's gonna whoop him. I'm just being real. I've been saying I've been saying that shit from the jump.
But looking at all the shit in play, bro,
Yeah, I know. Cause they got every fucking advantage in the fucking world. And if he still fucking loses, oh my god, bro, I'm going to cook.
The expectation based on everything we've seen is anyway stopping Fulton. Even if it goes the distance, I'ma still talk some shit because y'all gave Fulton no chance to even survive the fight. So even if Fulton loses and it goes the distance, that's still a mark against anyway the way y'all hyped him up.
oh my god, I can't wait to. Oh yeah, I can make a
No, that's
T-shirt.
just what no D Hop. You know what that's what exposed that power is fucking overrated.
I
Because
mean, power.
it looked like he got some assistance.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Man, shout out to all the people that's in Vegas though, right? Man, salute to you people, man. Y'all really supporting. I got motherfuckers that's spending the whole
Thanks.
week in
Yo,
Vegas.
let me get up out of here though,
that's
y'all. Yo, let me know where your next live is, bro. Send me the link.
Bet,
all right. Have a
bet.
good one for sure. That's one of the reasons why I hate Crawford because I was actually prepared to go to Vegas November 18th, but the summer threw everything off for me. Because yeah, everything was cheaper, everything was better, it was cooler weather. My cousins were out there. November 18th was perfect for me, but now I can't even go. I can't even fucking go. Unbelievable.
Tomorrow is Tuesday, right?
Yes, sir.
When does everything kick off? Like, what are they doing more media workouts or anything like that or not?
I don't think so. I think they just got to let both camps weigh in, and then that's it.
I heard Bud was having trouble making the weight.
I heard Isaac Cruz was having trouble making weight, which is interesting.
I know because Mexican food be good.
I mean, he's such a little dude. I'm like, how do you struggle making 135? You like 4'11. Like, fuck. He's such a little, like, he literally shorter than Tank, and Tank is small. So I just find this shit funny.
They talking about in Mexico, Spence versus Crawford is free.
Well, how the fuck they negotiate that? Why is that fair? Why are they getting some free shit?
I don't know.
Anybody should be getting free shit. It's Americans. Shit, I still gotta buy the pay per view.
We having it at his crib. No, at the barbershop. He owns a barbershop with a big ass fucking 70 inch in that motherfucker.
Fulton arguably lost to Figueroa, whereas Inoue dominated, demolished Butler. I know there are levels. Okay, that's fine, but you have to take into account that Figueroa was undefeated and he was a champion at the time. Butler was a champion, but this is a guy who got knocked out by Zolani Tete in 6 rounds. So, and also Figueroa was much bigger than Butler. So and also demolished is some strong language. It took him 11 rounds to finally drop him, and then he finally stopped him. So saying someone demolished somebody, that's a bit much. It's a bit much. What Boots did to Villa was a demolition, but what Fulton, what Inoue did to Butler was a knockout. But it's like, come on, all the dude had to do was keep his hands up, and he was pretty effective for most of the fight. And this is a guy who came in here with no chance to win too, win 11. The broadcast contract. All right, that makes sense. But yeah, so you guys often say there are levels, but then you don't take into account the opposition, and it's the same as what people do with Keyshawn Davis. People say Keyshawn is levels above, and he doesn't do levels above shit. He went the distance with Burgos. He went the distance with this Patera guy who we've never heard of. So it's like, is he actually levels above, or like what? Because you guys say, oh, Haney arguably lost to Lomachenko. Okay, that's fine. That's something you could say, but Lomachenko's Lomachenko and fucking Burgos is Burgos. So, and then Patera is Patera. So, what are we talking about? And then it's the same as, and then people talk about, oh well, Donaire didn't belong that high up in weight when he lost to Nicholas Walters, but it's like, you can say all that, but just he's the monster. He's a monster, right? Well, he finished the fight with one eye. It's like, okay, well, got his eye broken. Put him back in there with Andy Cruz. At first I thought Keyshawn would stop Andy Cruz, but maybe I was a little bit earnest. Maybe, maybe I was doing too much. Because based on what I was seeing, if Patera had a little bit more activity, shit, he might have been able to do something.
Shit, man. I don't know, but hey, I gotta bust some moves, man. Um, I'm gonna do a fight party at like fucking 8 a.m., 7 a.m. I don't know if fuck we watching that shit.
Oh Lord, all
Man, some crazy shit going on. You said people get hypnotized by top right talking point that's been going for 20 years. They present their guys as greatest things since sliced bread and set them up with easy wins. Yeah, that's the truth.
yeah, yeah. People get most of their news. Butler held the high guard and didn't throw too often. Right. Anyway, should have, if you're not facing opposition that's not throwing at you, it shouldn't take so long to get them out of there. There's no opposition.
He
There's no
got
offense.
he got Donaire out of there like real quick in the second fight.
Right. And Donaire was actively punching, although Donaire was old as hell and had some issues. But yeah, Donaire was actively punching back at him. So it's like, you're talking about he's not throwing punches, holding the high guard. Then why does it take so long to knock him out?
So I do think Fulton passes some problems right now. It'll be interesting to see how it deals with him. It will, man. I was watching Fulton versus Figueroa, and I don't know what y'all talking about. Fulton won that fucking fight.
Yeah, and it's funny too because they say that, but then they'll also acknowledge that Figueroa has the worst defense in the division. He's the most hittable guy there.
Man, me and my woman was watching that fight, and even she was like, "God damn!" There was one sequence where this guy Figueroa was trying to walk. He thought he had got some shit off on Fulton, and he was trying to walk him down, and Fulton just like threw like a lightning fast left hook while Figueroa was trying to walk him down, and that shit fucking totally just stopped the little fire that he had in him for a good second.
Yeah, people got to go back and watch Figueroa versus Ceja. Ceja nearly, damn near stopped Brandon Figueroa because in that fight was a draw. So people talk about, oh, Brandon Figueroa, this Brandon. I'm like, y'all didn't say Brandon Figueroa robbed Ceja.
He just throws a lot of punches and leans on people on you, so folks think, oh my god, he's putting in a lot of work.
Yeah, his real issue is that he holds with one hand and hits with the other. So he doesn't punch with both hands. So he's landing half the shots. It's basic math. You got to
Exactly.
punch with both hands if you want to have success. He's punching with one hand and holding you with the other.
Said what y'all think Spence should do after he stops crawfish?
I think
Fight the
he
winner.
should.
Take a break. Fight a bum. Not even fight a bum. Just take a break and probably just fight the winner of Canelo versus Charlo.
What is that?
That's what I would do. September.
Yeah.
That's the main thing I'll do. Fight the winner of Charlo versus Canelo. It don't matter if it's fucking Charlo. Y'all can meet at a catch weight
If
in
Charlo wants to.
Texas. Houston versus Dallas. That should be big as fuck.
Yeah, that would be some dope shit.
Yeah, but I'm about to get up out of here, bro. I'm gonna
All
holler
right.
at you.
Thanks for having me on. You have a good one.